Take your gaming to new levels of fun and excitement with the ultimate video game enhancer for Nintendo GameCube, Action Replay. Action Replay is the all-in-one gaming solution, giving you the power to bust open even the toughest games. Action Replay is crammed full of incredible features to enhance your gaming, including hundreds of GameCube codes, beat virtually every GameCube game. Built-in powerful import player means you can play your GameCube games from any region in the world without physically modifying your console and invalidating your warranty. Fully updatable with new codes for all the latest games. Virtual keyboard. Enter new game codes using Action Replay's virtual on-screen keyboard. All these fantastic features make Action Replay the most powerful cheat device ever. Simply choose your game from Action Replay's on-screen menu, select the cheat codes you need, then load up your game and take total control of the action. Even the odds with infinite health, ammo and time, unlock secret levels and characters, they're all just a button press away. Action Replay comes packed with hundreds of codes for virtually every GameCube game, with the storage capacity for thousands more. Action Replay is the essential gaming device for your GameCube. Prepare to unleash the power. Freeloader brings an end to the frustration of waiting for games to be released in your territory. Importing a foreign console can be very expensive, and having your own console modified invalidates your warranty. But there is an affordable, safe way to play import games on your GameCube. Freeloader. Freeloader allows you to play games from any region on any GameCube. Can't wait for Legend of Zelda 4 Swords or Custom Robo Battle Evolution? Buy them on import now, and Freeloader will let you play them on your GameCube straight away. All you have to do is load the Freeloader disc first each time you want to play an import game, and it'll boot your game. It's as easy as that. You can find up-to-date information on the best GameCube import games on CodeJunkies.com, complete with release dates for every region and recommendations on which titles are the very best. Freeloader. Who says the best things come to those who wait? Get your copy of Freeloader today. Freeloader is available now from all good video game retailers, or order online at www.codejunkies.com.
When I walk down the street, they
PowerBoard is a full-sized keyboard designed for use with your GameCube console. Perfect for Phantasy Star Online fans. Chatting with other players need no longer be a slow, fiddly process with PowerBoard in your inventory. PowerBoard is also a really useful tool for Action Replay fans, as it makes the process of navigating the Action Replay menus and typing in codes much quicker and easier, which leaves you more time to do what you do best, tearing your GameCube games wide open. PowerBoard for GameCube is available now from all good video game retailers, or order online at www.codejunkies.com. Max Memory 128 can hold up to 128 megabytes of save data. That's over 2,000 blocks of game save memory, as much as 32 ordinary GameCube memory cards put together. It's the biggest memory card ever for the GameCube. It's easy to use and compatible with all GameCube games. Just like a standard GameCube memory card, but with loads more memory for your money. Max speed, max security, max memory. Max Memory for GameCube is available now from all good video game retailers, or order online at www.codejunkies.com.
So soon still. So soon still. You come to call when come to call soon still. Come to
Advanced GamePort is the revolutionary new way to play Game Boy Advance titles in full screen on your TV through your GameCube. Simply plug the GamePort into the controller port of your GameCube console, snap in your Game Boy Advance cartridge, download it to your GameCube and start playing. Advanced GamePort works with hundreds of Game Boy Advance titles, including Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, Mario Advance, Zelda The Four Swords, and many, many more. And that's not all. Using the built-in Action Replay code system, you can activate powerful cheat codes that will bust your GBA games wide open. Acquire infinite health, power and money. Become a master trainer in Pokemon. All with the help of Action Replay. It's easy to update your advanced GamePort with new codes for the latest games at www.codejunkies.com. Or why not use the Cheat Construction Kit feature to create your very own cheat codes and share them with your friends. Advanced GamePort. Play Game Boy games your way. Advanced GamePort is available now from all good video game retailers, or order online at codejunkies.com.
afternoon, hello, howdy, and welcome, dear viewers. This is your Tubby Tat and the Tea Time Telly, your round sound lovable man, and your Gainly gaming guru, Big Boy Barry, a special guest reporter for Cube magazine, don't you know? Now, folks, not a lot of people get to share a little bit of a tete-a-tete with a regular Bond girl, but hey, I am Big Boy Barry, so I'm lucky enough to be sat here at a table with the very lovely, the delectable, the always delicious Miss Rachel Grant. Say hello, Rachel.
Hello, nice to be here.
Are you enjoying GameStars Live?
Yes, it's fantastic. I'm so impressed with it, and I'm still going to look around a lot more.
You're very impressed. I can see you're impressed to be speaking with me as well.
Very much so.
And who wouldn't be? Who wouldn't be? And I must say, it's a very nice table we're sat
No,
here.
this is fantastic.
And this is a retro table because we're actually
Yeah.
here for Joystick Junkers. This is the Joystick Junkers section.
Yeah, it's fantastic. They've got all kind of old school games, old arcade games. Brilliant. Everyone loves it. Yeah.
So tell me, Rachel, are you a big gamer?
Absolutely. I've got 3 consoles.
You have 3 consoles.
Yes, I don't have an Xbox though.
She doesn't have. That's a hint. That's a hint for Microsoft PR. Send her an Xbox. She's been in James Bond, don't you know? What consoles do you own?
I've got a GameCube, a PS2, and I've got a Nintendo.
And the original Nintendo?
No,
or
it's an N64.
An N64. You see, now I'm testing her, and Rachel does know her games. And what's your favourite game?
It has to be, I think, Soul Calibur. I am like the best at that game.
Oh, ladies and
undoubtedly.
gentlemen,
And
she's throwing down the gauntlet. I say we run a Cube special. Can you beat Rachel? I reckon I could beat Rachel. Put a joypad in my hand.
and Tekken as well.
Tekken?
I'm like
Who's your
super
character
duper
in
champion.
Tekken?
Play all sorts of characters
I-
in Tekken.
I bet she can throw a couple of combos together. I bet. Yeah, you're nodding. Cube cameraman's nodding there. So what are you doing here at the show?
I'm just milling around really. I'm here for the Joystick Junkie stand to see my mates on the stand and going off playing loads of games really.
As you do. And are you impressed?
Yes, I am.
Have you ever been to? Did you ever go to the ECTS shows or the E3
Yes,
shows?
yes, yes. Many moons ago when I was a student, I used to be at some of the stands. You know how it is.
Many
I had lots of
moons
fun.
ago. When you were a student. I can't imagine it was that many moons ago, ladies and gentlemen.
I was a student, yeah, about 17, 18.
Wow. Well, that was 2 years ago then in that case.
6 months ago, thank you
6
very
years.
much.
I do apologise. So how does this compare to any of the other shows that you've been to?
I think this is probably, I'm not just saying this, probably the best. It's very colourful. A lot of the stands are very themed and it's open. It's not all kind of cubed off and everything. So it's very colourful and seems to be lots of freebies and I love freebies.
Well, everybody loves freebies, and nobody blags like Big Boy Blaggy, I gotta tell you. We all love freebies. In fact, just for doing this interview today, I get to go home with this
No,
table.
I'm sorry, but they gave me this already.
I'll
so,
play you at Soul Calibur for it, Rachel.
Well, I'm sorry, I've won that already.
Let's wrestle in mud for it.
Alright then.
Okay, maybe later. So, okay. So you're a big gamer and you're liking the show.
Yes,
which is
yes.
good. Now, this show is the first time we've ever done GameStars Live, and they're charging, I think, £12 or £13 for admission.
Right,
Do you think
okay.
that's a fair price for Joe Public to buy?
It is brilliant. It's a really good price because you can go down to the arcade, spend 20, 30 quid on what?
On anything,
Game
yeah.
after game, and here you've got freebies, you've got loads of games, you've got every console's here. It's brilliant. So many games that haven't even been played yet.
Now I know you're a very busy lady.
Yes, okay.
I know and you've got a lot of very busy public out there. You've got a lot of very busy friends, a lot of very busy partners, and a lot of very busy freebies to whack. But have you seen anything today that's really impressed you? She's just got here, ladies and gentlemen. And you see, we've accosted her into a corner, and we started an interview. But now you did say you haven't got an Xbox. If
Yes.
you did have an Xbox,
Yes.
what games would you be playing on your Xbox?
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't. You just want it for the kudos factor.
The Xbox is bigger than my video player, and I've got no room for it on my shelf.
I know what
Sorry.
it is, Rachel. All the other supermodels have got an Xbox. You want an Xbox too.
It does not have the X Factor for me. I'm not too impressed.
Oh, okay,
It's,
that's
sorry, I'm
not
not
good.
supposed to say things like this. am I?
Well, not really, because this is Cube magazine.
Yeah.
What's your
absolutely.
favourite Nintendo game? Let's talk about that.
It's probably Legend of Zelda, actually.
On which one? The N64 one? Or
I played it on the. I'm really confused now.
I see that there's a lot of Nintendo. There's a lot.
It was
of
the
Nintendo
first one I played.
Did it have a flute in it?
It had the what's it called?
Did
The
you ride a horse?
Ocarina of Time.
The Ocarina of Time!
Yeah.
There you go, we got there in the end.
That was a while ago. I
Oh,
didn't
it's-
finish it.
Well, you know, you really should go out and get yourself a GameCube, play Wind Waker, because it rocks. Doesn't it rock, Cube, cameraman? There you go. Lots of good Nintendo. Have you played Donkey Kong yet? The new one with the little bongos on it.
No, I haven't. No, I have the original one like that.
That's pretty. Now, let me ask you a question here. If you were to pick up a console magazine next time you went to W.H. Smith's or News
Yes.
Executors, which console magazine would you pick up?
There's one called Cube that I really,
Cube.
really like.
It's a good mag.
I also
In fact, it's the best-selling unofficial Nintendo
Really?
magazine.
They've actually got a very good website too.
They have indeed, and I'm sure if you're watching this video now, you'll see the website will be flashed up on screen right about now. Rachel Grant looks at it every day.
No, I look at it every other day.
Every other day. Okay, well, you know, I think it's getting kind of late. You haven't played Donkey Kong yet. You haven't taken a look at Paper Mario 2 yet. We've got a party to go to in a couple of hours, and I owe you a drink. So I think it's time to wave goodbye
Goodbye.
and say goodbye to Cube readers.
Bye, Cube readers.
And I think it's time for you to shut the camera off.
Hi, I'm Yanis Mala. I'm the executive producer on Prince of Persia franchise, and I'm going to talk to you about Prince of Persia 2 for Cube magazine.
Tell us a little bit about the story for the new game and how it ties in with the old game.
Actually, the only thing that people will have to know is that the prince in Sands of Time, and you all know that, hopefully, he opened the hourglass, unleashing the Sands of Time. By doing that, he corrupted the timeline. And by doing that, he called upon himself what we call the Dahaka, which is based on true Persian mythology. The Dahaka being the incarnation of fate, of everyone's fate, especially people who screw up the timeline. By doing that, the only goal of the Dahakas is to correct the timeline. And because the prince is not supposed to live in this timeline, the Dahaka will have no rest until he kills the prince. So that's pretty much the main plot. Of course, story-wise, the prince is giving it a try, which is trying to go where the Sands of Time are kept, and trying to rewind enough time in the past before even the creation of the Sands of Time. No Sands of Time, no Dahaka. No Dahaka, no Dahaka. And talking about the fight system, as well as talking about everything else we have enhanced, the master word is we have given depth to the gameplay experience. For example, with the fight system, where in Sands of Time the player was, let's say, enjoying cool moves and cool fighting animations, very fluid and smooth, but he was only triggering those moves. He was, pressing buttons and then enjoying the prince doing all this crazy stuff. but it was more a voyeurism trip, a spectator trip, rather than a real actor trip. So what we've done is that, giving depth to the fight system, we've been really giving the control to the player of what he wanted his prince to do. And we're going to talk about combos, although I don't really like the word, but this is pretty much what it's all about. You remember this signature move of the prince where he walks on the enemies? Well, in part 2, at this right moment where he stands on the enemy's shoulders, we offer the player a whole tree of different options as to how to finish the fight. Should it be decapitation in the air? Should it be using the walls? Should it be landing in the enemy's back and using the enemies as human shield, and then entering the strangulation mode, which gives gameplay into the gameplay? All those little things allow the player to play the fight systems the way he wants. The player will also be able to steal weapons from his enemies, to throw weapons, a whole new branch of new moves that will give real depth to the fight system. The GameCube version, in my personal opinion, is the little gem, somewhere. And the GameCube version will benefit from high-speed refresh rendering, as well as all branch new visual effects such as physics and water that will be much more optimized. We're going to have also some kind of bump mapping. We're going to also have some dynamic lighting and dynamic shadowing on GameCube. And this little machine in pop games are really up to what we wanted the machine to do. It's going to be a very beautiful version.